Hi everyone, this is Daryl from CutterPunk.com, and this is my first video as a member of Melody Lane's design team. I wanted to first thank Melody for including me on the team, and I'm super excited to show you my first project. So let's get started. I'm using the Jenny digital paper, and this is number 2 in the set. I printed it on a sheet of transparency material, and so I used a laser printer, so I used laser transparency material. Inkjets have their own type of transparency, so make sure to use the right one or you could have a big mess on your hand. Also for this project, I am using the IKEA Gunnebo frame. These are great because they're almost like shadow boxes. They're really, really thick. And I'm using a 4x6 frame, and they're only $3 and come with all of these great pieces that you can use for different things, especially this one, which you can use to have some separation from the front and the back, and that's what we're going to do today. But to get started, we first need a piece of foil. And what you want to do is roll this into a ball, and then you want to unroll it again, and you'll have all of these great crease lines. And the crease lines are really important for the effect. And so the tighter and more dense your creases are, the better it's going to look. And so once you have that, you want to take your transparency and put it on top, and then use a brayer to roll out those creases and really flatten it underneath. And that's what's going to make all these sort of strata lines appear. And I don't know if you can see, but when you look really closely, it sort of looks like crystals or something in there. It's really, really beautiful. So through the miracle of television, I have a piece already cut, and I'm going to take the foil and wrap it around the piece of matting that came with the frame. Great. So now you've got this layer, and this is what's going to be our background for the frame. So you can see when we take our cut of the digital paper, it really pops on top of it. It's wonderful. So what I did for the front is I also used a piece of laser transparency, and I printed out "You Look Good Today" on there. There's a story behind that. There used to be a Yahoo billboard in San Francisco for a long time, and they always put funny sayings on it. And for quite a while, it said, "You look good today," and I always thought that was really sweet and always made me smile. So thanks to Yahoo when y'all were cool, and this is going to be the front of our frame. So let's put it together, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So there's our first layer, and we're going to use this white piece to create some space between the front and the back, and put everything together, and then voila. So you'll see that it's a little bit hard to read because the background's a bit busy. So what I thought would be a good solution was to put a little bit of vellum or something behind it. And so, you know, naturally I tried to get all decorative, and I tried all of these different things, and, you know, embossed and cut stuff, and I didn't like any of them, and so I just used a plain rectangle. I tend to like simple shapes, and anyway, so I think it looks really nice. And so there we go now. Now, if you did want to use a good paper, I think, for without having to use vellum, I thought that the Amy paper had some really good options, that set. So if we put this behind there with no vellum, and then put the silver foil behind it, and then turn it over, now you've got this really cool sort of like rhinestone effect happening with the background. And yeah, I thought that looked really sweet too. So that's my project. It's super easy. It's really great for a last minute gift or something like that, and you don't really need very much. I'll include a link in the video description to where I got the laser transparencies. They're a lot cheaper online than they were at Staples. So keep a link to that, and if you have any questions, just leave some comments in the video. Thanks a lot, and enjoy the rest of your day.